So, Rosie, this budget passed, but getting it there went right down to the wire. What does that say about the Liberals and their leader?
Yeah, and a little bit unusual that we all had to wait until the very last moment to see how this would end. I think it says a couple of things. First of all, that the government is confident. It is confident in this budget as an economic plan for the future of the country, and that it didn't, even though it's in a minority government situation, feel like it really needed to negotiate with the other parties or negotiate away any of the parts of the budget, with the exception, of course, of that reassurance on climate change targets for Elizabeth May. So it certainly indicates that the Liberals, no, they didn't want an election, but they were willing to fight one on this if they needed to.
And there was a little bit of drama at the end involving two Conservatives. What happened?
This was the Conservative House Leader and Whip who were inside the House of Commons, but instead chose to try and vote on their voting app, which is something you would do remotely. So why would they do that? Because they didn't really know how this was going to unfold. And the Conservatives wanted to make sure an election was avoided too. They wanted to vote against the budget, but didn't want to end up in an election. This allowed them a little bit of a safety net in order to avoid that outcome.